Hi there, I've been in timeout for being right, and more on that in a later video sometime here in a little while. Every click on my website helps, so I'm going baby viral on Facebook now, and my short movie that I did last month made it into an official film fest. So every click helps build an empire of love. Now, here we are once again with The Simpsons, and if you read this, it's not really that close of a dead-on prediction, but here we are once again, The Simpsons being in the headlines of predicting what's going on in real life. What really gets to me with this, right, as I don't understand this. This is very strange to me. Now, I've never watched this guy's videos in my life. This just came from a Twitter post. And if you see this, right, so this is the Titanic, and as a matter of fact, and I don't get this, because this is really strange to me. And what's really even weirder is I want to say it was either late last year or very early on this year where I first heard of this. The Titanic has a twin, and it was the twin that sank and not the Titanic. And the twin was called the Olympic or the Olympiad or something like that. I can't remember 100%. And I just learned about that. And there are even a whole bunch of newspapers that reported after the quote-unquote Titanic sunk that the Titanic did indeed sink, but there were no lives lost. Like, there are a lot of newspaper clippings of that. So this is all very weird, but this is what I wanted to point out, which is not sat well with me since I learned about this quote-unquote conspiracy about the Titanic and its twin, is that I can't see this thing. You see this? Like, I clearly don't see this rounded apparatus, because this is supposed to be the Titanic sunk underwater. And you'll see in all these pictures. So here's this guy holding it up, right? It's hard to click on this stuff behind this stupid little thing that comes with this software. God bless America. Where did you... Only just hit Alt-Tab. Yeah, that'll teach you. There you go. No, it's still not working. Oh, gosh. See, I can get that. There. Jeez and rice. Sorry about that. Stupid thing's blocking the timer for the screencast. Alright. There ain't nothing even close to that on that edge. This is like a model of it. I see this. Like, see, I see this, but I don't see this. This is what I don't get. There is clearly like a rounded thing on there. I don't think that's, see? I don't think that's like moss buildup or seaweed. This one especially, man, that looks like clearly like there's something there. That there's, in there, all those ships have that shit. They usually have a woman. Some kind of, something like that on the front. A lot of them have that. And there it is again. But if you look in these pictures, that thing ain't nowhere on there. I don't see it. I've always thought that was weird when I first learned of it, but I didn't even get on here and say anything. But now that this thing is front and center, this whole shit's weird. This whole story is weird. And then once again, the guy, the CEO of this company, did diversity hiring and didn't want people who knew what they were doing to work with him to build this stuff. And so back to the, you see these things, like all these pictures, man, there is nothing like, I don't see anything, I don't see anything like that. I really don't. And people are saying, I saw a theory on Twitter where it had something to do with the twin. Like, they went down there, I love it, right? All this twin talk with the Aquarius twins and all this shit we've been talking about forever. But yeah, so there's like, they went down there and they found the real one or something. Who knows? Who knows? Very interesting theory, because you have supposedly Federal Reserve opponents were on the Titanic, and so that was always the other conspiracy, for why it was sank. It was sank intentionally because there were Federal Reserve opponents at the time on that ship. And I tell you what is bizarro world, and I can personally vouch for this because I've read part of J.P. Morgan's biography, not the whole thing, is that he indeed he helped build that thing, man. And he did not go out on the maiden voyage. Nope, sure didn't. He was supposedly sick and sat it out. And then we all know what the story happened next. Think that's by chance? So I just wanted to throw that out there. I just think that's very odd. So is the timing of this. Now this is, but whatever. What have you done for love today? cheapafvideos.com.